Alright, and I decided that I will take that tape that was sitting on my hand and mark off the area where I will have a more winged, smoked out look. Going in with this Melisa Michele Bling on the Glam eyeshadow palette. It's from Ulta, and it's just a bunch of warm reddish pink, brown, whatever colors. Morphe M441 blending brush, just a soft floofy brush, and I take the color 100%, which is that one. It's just like, I don't know, rose colored, dusty mauve rose. Oh, it's kind of warm though. And these are pretty well pigmented, as you see. That was just from tapping it like about 2 times. And then I take it from the outer edge and put it on the inside. And then just do it on the whole eye. Next color I'm taking is Florida, and it's just the next darkest reddish color. And so it's, I don't know, the color of the packaging is, I don't know, Florida. See, again, highly pigmented, and that was 2 taps. And again, taking it from here. And I do have to raise my brows, because obviously otherwise I would just be painting that. So there's that. And then again, you see, I just take it from the corner. This tape is just so helpful for me because of my eye shape, and also just kind of catches all the stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a different brush, M433 Morphe, and it's just a smaller blending brush, so it's a little denser there, but it's still kind of floofy. I'm taking the color Oi, which is the kind of cranberry color right here. It's again the next darkest pink color. And about 2 taps. See, I noticed. Now I'm just going to take this here on the edge, and since I want it to be darker here, of course I'm going to keep the color here and just a back and forth motion like this in the crease area on the V. Darkness right there where I want it, and then it gives that ombre effect right there, so, you know, light to dark. And then I'll do it on the other eye. Okay, and to make it darker yet, I'm going in with this little bullet type of brush, and it's a MAC 219 SE. I will be taking the color Twinsies. It's this, you know, cranberry-ish sparkle. And I only take what, that was like, what, 3 dabs of it, and then tap it off, and again, you see there's all that on the brush. And again, just down here on the actual mobile part to my natural crease, just to concentrate that color, and then I'm going to put it up here just a tiny bit. Okay, and just to darken it a bit more, I took the color Dude, which is like a dark chocolatey, warm, shimmery brown right here, and the tiniest little boop tap into it, and on my bullet brush, and only down here, as you can see where it is, okay? And then just like that, and only slightly up. Alright, I decided to fix it by putting Rotor Man over top of that, so it will have more peachy look and still the ombre effect. It de-glitterified it, and Rotor Man is just this light peach color in the palette that I was using. So now that that's done, I will be, ooh, check out all that fallout, y'all. Woohoo! I'll be taking this off. Like that. Wing. That chicka wang. That's both sides. Another good hacker tip I learned was take Scotch tape and dab the fallout. And it doesn't do too bad of a job ruining your makeup. Shout out to Miss Fame, drag queen. And I will, of course, take a baby wipe and do this. But I'm again going to put some more stuff down here. By stuff, I mean color. So I'm not going to wipe it all the way. Also, I just found these at Target. They're called 30 Unscented Facial Cleansing Wipes. No time, no problem. That's me. And it's by Smartly. Y'all, 99 cents for 30 wipes. They're a decent size. And they do a good job of cleaning up. My other favorites are actually the unscented baby wipes, Up and Up, Target's home store brand, whatever. And they're my favorite, and they're cheap, and they are so good. They don't have alcohol, paraben, all that stuff, fragrance, and so they're pretty gentle on the skin. Anyway, why did I just do that with wet hands? I'm like, I can't even with myself today. So for my under eyes, I'm taking that bullet brush that had all that color on it, and I'm swiping that underneath. And next I will take my other brushes that I used and sweep that color out. Okay, so I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I've seen like an episode, but I don't like watch it, okay? But ugh. When I did this in the mirror just now, I looked like the girl who's got that super duper blonde hair. And if I looked just like her, it was a little scary. I don't know. Anyhow. I did some highlighting in the inner corners in the brow bone. And I use a CoverGirl True Naked Jewels palette. And I use this lightest color. It's called Pearl, because it looks like a pearl. And I used the little brush it came with. On one end, it's like a real narrow, thin tip, so it gets in there really well. Now, I'm taking Kiss New York Luxury Eyeliner. 24-hour wear, waterproof, high-intensity pigments, non-smudging or fading, made in Germany. Okay. And this is the color LEL03, Intensifying Brown. It's just like a really espresso-y color brown. I will be tight lining, and the same on beneath that. Just going to smudge it out with this MAC 212 SE brush. Not really much on the top, just a few dabs. And all I did for the wing is I followed the line out to here just a little. Take the soft floofy blending brush and a lighter color like 100% and dust that below. And then Rotorman. It's like I always get so dark with my bottom line. I don't mean to do it. But what I will do is get some white eyeliner and put it in my waterline down below, and that might open up or brighten my eyes a bit. Alright, instant fix. And what did I use? I used LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil in Seashells. It's just plain matte white. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this Dior Snow UV Protection BB Eye Sunscreen Cream, which has broad SPM spectrum blah blah of 20. And I'm going to brighten my under eyes with this color that's darker, but whatever. We'll be okay. And with this one, I use a brush, just some old foundation brush, Sephora Professional Foundation. It's not my favorite brush in the world, not the best quality, but I usually like it. I don't know why I'm using this brush. I have an actual concealer brush from Bare Minerals. Don't know why I didn't use that. Now, I'm going to put my Marc Jacobs powder on my face, and then I'm going to do blush, highlighter, and then I'll do my lashes, because that's how I roll. Rolling with the homies, rolling with the homies. I am a 90s child. I don't know if you can tell, but I can. I put that veil on, and I am so in love with this Marc Jacobs stuff. Now, the brush my mom got for it, and she gave it to me obviously to go with it, some Origins powder brush. It's a big poofy synthetic one, and it takes, look, one dab of that. Look how much product comes for this Bobbi Brown blush in Sandstone number 13. I am going to use this brush that I got from a Dillard's brush set, aka Kylie Cosmetics knockoff set, which was a tenth of the price of hers, if not less. I will take, you know, just a little bit and put it right there, you can see. And I won't go any further than that because every time I do, it messes up and makes me look really yellow right here. So, this is what they do. By they, you know, I mean all the beauty gurus. And if they don't, then I'm doing it wrong. But I give 0 Fs. Okay, and so cream one, I don't think I need that much contour because, again, it doesn't. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. I have no chin. I've got no neck on me. And I don't have a 12 head. I barely have a forehead. So why am I trying to do any of this? I don't know. Now I have started doing my nose, and not because I dislike my nose is fine, but I've noticed that if I just define it, it just is a little bit, well, cuter and more defined. And I like that about my nose. So, I'm not trying to transform it or snatch it. I'm just trying to keep it as is. Well, now that I look like I actually have some bone structure here, I'm going to go in with actual bronzer, which is a warmer color. It is literally a bronzer from Sephora, Los Cabos 3. And then I just take it on my Sephora Professional brush, which has no names, just a poofy brush. And I do start it down here in the hollows of my cheeks. And I dust it up and take just the small amounts. You know, I like staying white here. And then I will put it here and up here. Just warm my face a little bit. And part of my nose. Okay. That looks good enough to me. For blush, I'm using this. It's actually, I believe it's Aveda, and it gets, you know, it's magnetic pan. It's got like a dark burgundy, a medium, and like a pink. Obviously, I use it a good bit right on that spot. So I'm going to take my MAC 168 blush brush and hit on just those two colors. Yeah, a smidgen on the dark too. Anyway, whatever. Again, cheekbone drawn up, kind of floofed out. Using ye old Maybelline brush from, like, I don't know, a long time ago. I'm just going to take the light color here. Okay, I'll put it on top and bring it down. What I notice beauty gurus do, they'll put blush on, but they don't put it on like the literal fat apple parts of their cheeks. They go like this. And when they do that, they keep this part so light or white. And I mean, the whole point of blush to me is to put it right here. So that's what I'm going to do. And if I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm looking in the mirror and talking to myself in the mirror, because it's my life. It's my life. It's now. And since that's not enough color for me, I'm going to take some more in my Bronze Goddess Estee Lauder palette. And the middle color is this beautiful peachy pink. See, look how it glows my cheeks up. It just looks good. And then I blend it up, you know. I would be like Marilyn Monroe and put on my nose and up here. I did a Marilyn Monroe look last week. I talked like this when I did it. I didn't videotape it because, like, life, okay? But if anyone's interested in a Marilyn Monroe look, for highlighter, I'm going to take this You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter. Oh, it's J-Cat Beauty. Okay, I was going to say, it's from the Dupe Store. It looks like Milani with the rose on it. But anyway, it's J-Cat, so it's not even a dupe. It's just a nice, beautiful, cheap brand. This one has a beautiful little purpley shimmer. It's called Bella Rose YGG106. And I take this matte, oh, sorry, hold on, snap. Laura Mercier Finishing. And it's a stippled brush with two kinds of hairs. Take about 1,200,000. And this stuff makes you really glow. Really high beam glow. I don't know why I'm talking like that today. Channeling my inner Tana Mojo. However she says her name. Sorry, Tana. TanaCon. I don't keep up with all the beauty celebrity guru BS and drama. Because to me, we don't know what really goes on. We only know what we see. I don't follow gossip. I don't follow celebrities. Getting my fan brush from Morphe M310. James Charles hates them. I give no 0 Fs. I give no 0 Fs. Only like 12 0 Fs. Probably works well for like the tip of your nose where you don't want to look too much like you have grease falling off your face. Like me, I don't like to look that way. It's, look y'all, this is a vein. Everyone always points this out. It is a blue ASS vein. And like two little tiny moles, like freckles. And I've always had that. And so that's what that is. See, some of us have flaws and we're not ashamed of them. So there they are, guys. That's that. And I still look like that girl from Game of Thrones. It's kind of, I don't even know what to say about it. Comment below if you think I really do look like that girl or not. Just, when I look in the mirror, I see that, and I was not trying to look like her. I was trying to look like I didn't have orange copper toned brass hair, okay, like my doorknob behind me. I was like more channeling Marilyn Monroe. So, there's that, in case you care. I don't even remember what brand it was. I remember I got an e.l.f. one because it was silver. And it stuck, and so I returned it. And I think it was only $1, but I don't care. I'm going to return that because I'm about to poke my eye out with an eyelash curler. And then I got this one instead. So my guess is Wet n Wild because it was $3. Oh my god. But anyhow, it's a super cheap one. And the reason I like it is also because this is not super rounded because my eyes are like really flat. They're not like buggy. And I'm not trying to make fun of him with bug eyes. I just spent like a minute talking about a stupid eyelash curler. Anyway, I'm going in with my Dupe brand called Define in Length Waterproof Mascara. Knick Knack, New York. Oh, I wonder if they're talking about NYX, New York when they make their new brand. Anyways, this is black waterproof mascara. And it does define and lengthen. And so, there's some chunks on it because I used it with some other stuff and that's what happens. So, I'm just going to do a real quick job because I have new one, I'm also starting to be in a hurry. And then I have new lashes to try out and they're very big, poofy ones. So we'll, every freaking time, 100%, 10 out of 10, always, always, always. Quick side note, remember my son's like, Mommy, why do you have 2 of these? I'll tell you why. Because this is the one I'm going to use to scrape this off. Hopefully it's dry. Nope, I'm going to wait a minute more. And this end is softer and not as stiff and thin as the actual Anastasia brow brush, which I forgot to mention. I paid $18 for it. Like a ding dong. But, you know, it works really well. But it's like really stiff and doesn't feel very good. It's the only kind of stiff I don't like. This is why, because that's what I did my concealer with to shape my brows. So that's another reason, son, why I have a billion different brushes of the same looking thing. Okay, guys. Not used to such heavy lashes. I am a Ardell Demi Wispies gal. These here are called Almine Remy Lashes. 100% human hair. Easy to apply. Number 6409. Style number 47. That's what they're supposed to be like. I use Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe in black. And I like the way black is, but I didn't have that back when I was younger. Those are like double layered. And again, I got them from the Dupe Store, so whatever they were probably like $2 or less. So I'm not gonna complain. Alright, so let me do my lipstick next. Okay, I will be using the lip liner 191 Raisin Berry. It is Lancome lip liner. And I would say it's a real raisin color. So I don't usually overline my lips very much at all. However, I just kind of learned my own hack. If I go from up here up to a line, it turns out better than if I try and overline starting at the top on my Cupid's bow. Today I'm sure it won't work just because I said it would. Yeah, already turned out great. Said no one ever. Y'all see this lip of mine? How it's like, oh, what's it called? Like the shelf or whatever. I mean, you can see the shadow, but then the color isn't the whole way through the shadow. So I do overline that part, because otherwise it looks funny. Anyway, I have to do this off camera. Okay, and I use the brush side to kind of, you know, spread that out. And then what I'm going to do is take this product. It's Hard Candy Metal Glaze 12-hour intense liquid foil, and it can be used, and this is the color Burgundy. It can be used for eyes and for lips. It's drying on the lips, but it's awesome for a foil on the eyelids. But it gives me the color I want, so let's do it. Okay, another hack. I use a Q-tip. I go when I have lipstick on so that it gets on here and not my teeth. But since that stuff is like just super quick drying and non-transferable, there's nothing coming off on the Q-tip. And so let me set my face with Never Touch Up Matte Finish Setting Spray, and it's by Kiss, so not super duper dupe brand, but nonetheless. And so guys, this is the finished look. Those eyelashes though.